Levi Hutton, our founder, was an orphan. He was orphaned early in elementary school. The big thing was education was taken away. That was not an opportunity for him. In the early 20th century, there were many, many more orphans, and typically, I think there were some institutions, so there was that sense that it was like a hospital. What he wanted to change was take that institutional feel out and make it a home. And what we see here, 103 years later, is that feeling, that home. There is no doubt the foundation that Levi laid in 1919.
We've got a different kind of child today that has demanded that the buildings act differently. The buildings are rock solid. They don't move. They're not unpainted. They're not unkept. The place delivers a message of calm.
The renovation that we just completed was absolutely critical. It is to make a safer, healthier home for our child. So we were able to update the electrical, the bathrooms where there was no privacy. So those were some critical items. Then were blessed with things like air conditioning. If they're on the third floor and it's 90 degrees outside, it's over 100 degrees inside.
The original scope of work, I think, was update a couple bathrooms, add some AC if possible, get the bathrooms separated on the second floor, and maybe add a couple bedrooms. And that scope we magnified by 5 or 10. Added even a couple more bedrooms, added full-blown kitchens. We retextured, repainted every inch of every wall. Every outlet's new, every switch is new, every light fixture is new. We tried to pay as much attention to detail as we could about the historic part. The brick, the woodwork, the terracotta, especially on the cottage houses and the administration, the first floor, the main level.
What Levi did, he wanted this building to be built for 250 years. I mean, that's what his goal was. It was stated. He was proud of it. He had the best architect, he had the best construction team, and he did it the best way he could. But I guarantee it, he knew that there needed to be some love and reinvestment back in it along the way. This is our auditorium. This is the place for the kids to play after school when the weather is not being friendly. We looked at actually completely replacing the floors, but we had this amazing woodworker that came in and redid the floors, and I think turned out beautifully. This is a Skogsberg room. In here we have our mental health counseling, and what we did in here is we pulled up the carpets, we updated the paints and the coloring, added air conditioning, which has made it very comfortable. Welcome to the campus director's office. We did some painting. We were able to take advantage of the hardwood floors and had those refinished. This is one of 5 kitchens in our administration building. Each kitchen has sort of the same theme. The hard tile, quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, and then what I love the most is how bright it is. Well, this is our learning lab, and in this room there is educational opportunities, one-on-one time, it's a gathering spot. We're in a house parent suite in the administration building. We converted it to a flexible space. If it's a house parent couple that don't have kids, they're gonna have a nice living room and a bedroom. If they have their own biological kids, they can convert it into 2 bedrooms.
But once you got out here and you kind of got the spirit and the vibe, and you see the kids running around and you hear some of the backstories on why they were here and some of the personal stories, then you kind of wanted to dive in and help out as much as you possibly could. There's a lot of our contractors that donated time and materials, and a lot of the contractors jumped in once they learned also what this was all about. Credit to Walt and Karen, they volunteered to update the kitchens. They took the whole plans numerous steps further. They didn't feel like they could just do the bedrooms and add a few showers. If we're gonna do it, let's do it, is their attitude.
When we looked at the remodel project, at the heart of it is the kid. Allow these kids to build their security, to become confident, to become their own individuals that can dream, hope, and live the best possible lives they can.
The kids of today need a chance to develop their own thoughts and their own skills, and they need simply support.
Our Hutton kids are our own kids too. There's a point where we gotta sit back and say, you know what? Would Levi be proud? And I know damn well, because we focus on the child, I know he would, because we kept the child in mind, and that's all he wanted. I have no doubt that Levi's legacy is going to continue. And I do think we're in a position to take on the next 100 years and continue to grow to best serve the children's needs.